What's up, subscribers? It's your girl Nisee J, and I have a unique, different video for you today. If you ever watch the shows like Ghost Hunters and Ghost Brothers, then you know what an orb is. Or if you've had spiritual encounters yourself, or you know someone that has, you know what I'm talking about. There was an orb outside my house for 2 days straight, 2 nights straight. It always came at sundown. I'm going to explain to you everything that led up to me walking in the house, and then we'll go to the footage. When I got home that night, I usually like to sit in my car for a while. You know, I felt God tell me, Janice, get in the house. I'm a little hard-headed, Lord forgive me. So he had to tell me again, Janice, get in the house. So as I'm walking in the house, some areas near the front porch are looking a little darker than normal. And as I'm walking in, I hear God tell me, Janice, say your prayer before you go in the house. Said a quick prayer, and then I walked in the house. Now, the footage that I'm about to show you is almost, I think, a minute after I walk in the house. So what I was sensing was true. The warnings I was getting from God was on point. So before I show you the footage, let me just tell you a few things. I'll be saying the Nest camera. The Nest camera is a doorbell camera which caught most of the activity. And the second camera is called, I'll call it the main camera. It's a camera that's angled down at the front door. That camera, the main camera, the quality is not as good. The time codes. When I downloaded the footage from the Nest app, which is the doorbell, there was a time code saved on it, but it's only saved on it because it's connected to the app still on my phone. So whenever I sent the footage to my computer, the time code disappears. So I wanted you all to see the time code. So if you see the time code at the bottom, that's me taking a screenshot from the Nest app itself. If you see the time code at the top, I'm taking a screenshot from my phone's gallery. Also, some things to notice about this freaking orb. The orb is a different color from the lantern, all the street lights. Pay attention to that. Also, the orb, you can see the house across the street through it. So it's not a flashlight from across the street. It's not a bug crawling on the lens. It's not some crazy editing skills. Y'all say I'm a good editor, but I'm not that good. And I'm also don't have that much time on my hands to be trying to fool y'all. It's not dust. Dust falls from top to bottom. Take note of the path of this orb. You can see that it is trying to get in the house. What I forgot to mention, a week prior to this, God told me to pray over the house. So thank God I did. So okay, let's investigate. All right, so this is the Nest camera. This in the 752. I'm walking in. You see me looking all around because something just does not feel right. All right, so here I am proving that the time code on the main camera is off by at least a minute and a half. All right, so now we're going to switch to the main camera. It's still about 7:52, so this is right after I walk in. And if you pay attention to the lower right quadrant.
Actually, this camera has poor quality all over, not just in the lower right quadrant. So I don't think it gives a good representation of what I saw and what the cat will see in a few minutes. Also, what you're about to see, I'm not sure if it's a shadow or not, but I don't think it takes away from what I experienced.
Did you see that? Let me rewind that. Listen here. And right after that happens, watch. The camera glitches out. That ain't no daggone coincidence, okay? So the camera's off, and during this time that the camera is off, it is now 7:53, which is only a minute after I walked in. So this is all happening right after I walk in. And this cat I call my guardian cat. So my little guardian cat walks up and look, he looks over to that area. He pauses, So he sees something. He sees that spirit. I don't know what he's doing right there, but let's switch to the main camera. The main camera is still glitched out during this time. Okay? You see the time code at the bottom. Sorry, I'm just. And then it cuts back on. Right now, it's 7:54. I don't know what the cat's doing. And then the cat leaves. Now we're about to go. Now the rest of this footage is all from the Nest camera. We're not going to use the main camera anymore. But watch this, y'all. Look, it's about an hour after everything, the orb. And you see how the orb turned? Look, let me rewind it. Watch how it moves. It bends around. And look at the lower right quadrant. It's still moving over there. Wow. All right, 9:26. It's still moving around. Trying to find a way to get in the house. But it is not allowed to. And you see it at the top right quadrant going up around the house. All right, 11:05. It's peeking around. And it looks like it's going underneath the house right here. And that's one of the things I prayed for protection, even from underneath the house. And that's something that we don't think about. All right, 12:27. It's still searching around. This is crazy, y'all. Oh, it came back, peeked around again. And that's the last one from that night. The next night. It's basically doing the same paths. There it is, going under the house again. 7:25. Next night. Now this night, I made sure I got home well before sundown. There it is. 7:42. It was more persistent this night. It's coming like, what, every 15 minutes, it seems like? 8:02. I took a 2-hour break. This is crazy. And it's a huge orb. And I don't know if I've already said this. And that's at least 2 orbs in one. And I'll let you know how I know that. Just look, it's just... This is creepy, y'all. Creepy. I think this might be the last one. 5:51 a.m. It was persistent all night. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Proof. Solid proof that there is more to this life. If you want to know if it ended up getting in the house or if it ended up leaving, any more details I left out of this video, you will have to join my Patreon. Be on the lookout for that. All right, y'all. Y'all stay safe out there. Stay prayed up. See y'all later.